Hello everyone, this is Apple House here, and I'm doing a Magic the Gathering deck breakdown. Right now I'm doing Celestial Light, and I also do have cards from the booster pack added into this deck. Alright, there's 96 cards in this deck, 37 of them are lands. The minimum requirement of a deck is 60. I'll start going through the deck. I will explain briefly all of the cards. Basilisk Collar. Equipped creature has Death Touch and Lifelink. 1 to summon. Cathedral Sanctifier. 1 life to summon. When Cathedral Sanctifier enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Elixir of Immortality. You gain 5 life. Golden Glow Moth. 0/1. Flying. Whenever Golden Moth blocks, you may gain 4 life. Serra Ascendant. Lifelink. As long as you have 30 or more life, Serra Ascendant gets +5/+5 and has flying. Soul Warden. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Ajani's Mantra. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life. Ajani's Pridemate. Whenever you gain life, you may put a +1/+1 counter on Ajani's Pridemate. Ajani's Sunstriker. Lifelink, 2 attack, 2 defense. Angel's Feather. Whenever a player casts a white spell, you may gain 1 life. Enchant Creature. When Divine Favor enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Enchanted creature gets +1/+3. Knight of Metagrain. First strike, lifelink, 2 attack, 2 defense. Lone Missionary. When Lone Missionary enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. 2 attack, 1 defense. Target creature gets +2/+2 and lifelink until end of turn. White spells you cast cost 1 neutral less to cast. Kemba's Skyguard. Flying. When Kemba's Skyguard enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. Loxodon Warhammer. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 and has trample and lifelink. Recumbent Bliss. Enchant creature can't attack or block. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may gain 1 life. Slith Ascendant. Whenever Slith Ascendant deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Solemn Offering. Destroy target creature, artifact, or enchantment. You gain 4 life. Put X 2/2 white cat creature tokens onto the battlefield. Shuffle white Sun Zeniths into its owner's library. White Sun Zenith X is the number of lands you tap to summon this minus 3 planes. Destroy target attacking creature. You gain life equal to its power. Destroy all creatures. Whenever Core Cartographer enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a planes card, put it into the battlefield tapped, and shuffle your library. 2 attack, 2 toughness. Peace Strider. Whenever Peace Strider enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Lifelink. If you would gain life, you gain twice as much instead. Seraph of the Dawn. Flying, lifelink. Archon of Redemption. Flying. Whenever Archon of Redemption or another creature with flying enters the battlefield under your control, you may gain life equal to that creature's power. Baneslayer Angel. Flying, first strike, lifelink, protection from demons and from dragons. Landblind Ritual. You gain 2 life for every planes you control. Double target plays life total. Shuffle Beacon or Immortality into its owner's library. Enchant Creature. Enchant creature gets +3/+3. Whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, double its controller's life total. Vigilance Lifelink. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 40 or more life, you win the game. As this deck keeps gaining me life, almost all of these cards give me 4, 3, even 5 life. Almost all of them have lifelink, and some of them give me 1 life with each of my upkeep. Cards like this make it very useful for this card. As I have 40 or more life, I win the game. Many of my cards in this deck also say whenever I gain a life, that card gets +1/+1. That card only requires 1 life to be summoned. As I gain a life every upkeep, due to a lot of these cards, I could have a very high power toughness card. Purity. Flying. If non-combat damage would be dealt to you, prevent that damage. You get life equal to the damage prevented this way. When Purity is put into a graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it into its owner's library. 6 attack, 6 defense. Celestial Force. At the beginning of each upkeep, you gain 3 life. As I was saying before, 3 life every upkeep. I will have more than 40 very early, not including the other ones I'll gain as well. That is the end of my deck. It has 37 lands in it. It's a very good deck, and it causes me to gain a lot of life. I hope you enjoyed this video by Apple Warehouse. I'll bring you more for some other decks. If you enjoyed this, you might like to see my Exalted Darkness deck, which is Swamp and Light. There'll be a link in the description.